What is going on, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day. I am having a decent day as well. So I figured I would make a video for those wanting to infill solo. It's kind of just a how-to informational guide, things to do, things to not do. Game's laggy as shit already. But hopefully this will help those who want to do solo, but are worried about doing solo, don't know what they can and can't do in solo. Hopefully this will guide you and give you the confidence to be able to do solo missions, because it is possible. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is ether nests. So if you don't know what those are these guys over there, and there's one right here that this guy is doing. I'm going to ignore the one that these guys are doing, and I'm going to go to the one that I've marked instead. And so while I'm doing that, I'm going to talk about my second talking point. That is that you can exfil farm, do the XP farm, without doing the stupid turret glitch. Doing that turret glitch will cause the server to lag and crash. And it'll give you issues. That was odd, that question mark and then the player's name. Yeah, so don't do the turret farming guide thing where you put like 10 turrets down on exfil, because that's just going to cause a lot of lag, like you're seeing with me here. And don't believe it when people tell you that XP farming, the exfil XP farming causes server lag and glitches, because I've done a lot of it, and I've never had server lag when I've started or in the middle of, or even at the end of me doing that. Usually when I start noticing server lag, it's because somebody's got a bunch of turrets on an exfil. So far, it doesn't look like anybody has any turrets. There is that one. That's a non-placeable turret. That's the server putting a turret there. Same with this one. But so far, I'm not seeing anybody putting a crazy amount of turrets on any exfils. So I don't think that's what's going on. I don't think that's what's causing this particular server lag. But yes, you can. Hey, do you mind? Fuck off. I also think the distance where they can melee you is broken. I definitely don't like the distance that they can melee you, because it's usually not the same distance that players can melee you in, I don't think. And by they, I mean zombies. See that? See how far away she was? Alright, so let's talk. We'll get back to the solo exfil farming in just a second. Let's talk about this right here. These aether nests. You can do them. Here's the strat. You kind of have to see if you can see any of the pustules from any of the entrances or windows or whatever. Because don't go in, at least not right away, because they will swarm you and you will die. Instead, see if you can see any of the pustules from the doorways, that sort of thing. I'm going to come over here.
Undead threat removed.
And then as soon as you get one, get out. Do not go for the second one. Unless they are like right next to each other, like literally next to each other. So there's one more in here somewhere. There it is. There's two more. I'm gonna get out and go for the other one as soon as I can get some of these guys off of me. Dude, pull the fucking trigger. Man, some of these reload animations bug the fucking piss out of me. They're slow as balls. So we know where the last one is. There we go. Get out after you clear it. Get in here. Get your loot. Ah, I hate dead wire. Dead wire is literally the worst. So that's the strat for these aether nests. It's a very decent way to get a little bit of aether if you're needing some, and to get good stuff. All right, I'm going to fill my ammo. Suppose, why not? Throw that bad boy on. Let's see where the nearest exfil is. And then we can go and float over there. Looks like it's at Seaport, so we're gonna float over there and just take a peek. All right, so we're not alone here. You don't need to have your gun pack-a-punch to do this, by the way. I just had it in my inventory. But this is actually working out well. See what I'm doing here? I'm trying to get them all in the same direction.
Bringing her down.
So that I can manage where they're coming from. That's the big thing. You want to get them in the same direction. And as a solo player, you're going to be able to do this. So if you're trying to level up a gun, you can absolutely use this strategy. Pop your double weapon XP token and go to town. I will stow that. All right, buddy. What are we doing? There is an exfil right up there.
Marked an LZ for extraction.
So I'm going to drop this for you. And this.
Got a valuable here.
And I'm going to go to that one. If you see these around, grab them.
Look.
Sometimes they have decent gear in them. So we're not going to be able to take the boat all the way there, but with any luck, we can cut down a lot of our travel time. All right, so we didn't beach the vehicle, I don't think. All right, so while we're going, trying to make our way to the next exfil, let's talk. We've still got 33 minutes. We're okay. Let's talk about the next talking point for infilling as a solo player in zombies. And that is, stay away from the HVT bounty contracts. They're usually, even if you have a pack-a-punch gun like I do, they usually require a metric ton of ammo to get them down, and the time versus reward ratio is just off. The amount of time you spend is high, and the reward that you get is low, comparatively. I just think that that time could be better spent pretty much doing almost anything else. Gonna try and zip up here. Leave those guys to it. And apparently I can't stand there. That's a bummer, because I was already standing there. Alright, so somebody's called in the exfil over there. We're going to just make our way over there. And we're going to avoid the orange zone. Orange zone is tier 2 zone for those who are brand new to the MWZ. They've done away with round-based, which I like. I like the fact that it's not round-based, but I also wish they gave you more time. Hey, do you mind dying? That would be really helpful. I'll take the ammo. Yeah, so the latency is gone. Doesn't appear to be as much lag now. So whatever is causing the lag before has stopped. So it's about 400 meters-ish when I lost the ping on that exfil. Yeah, so stay away from the HVT bounty contracts as a solo player. It's just not worth it. Even if you have a team, not really worth it. I like this exfil. Lots of room. And I'm going to show you how you can do this as a solo player. As you can see, I am all alone in here. Just called in the chopper. So now you can kind of see what I'm talking about by keeping the zombies in the same direction. It's going to require you to break out your kiting skills from World of Warcraft and just kind of getting them all in one general direction. Don't get complacent because they will spawn behind you too. Just randomly and immediately.
Seconds out. Be ready to roll. Have visual on LZ. Keep it clear. Forward strike team. Lay down some cover fire.
Are you making all that noise?
Undead threat removed.
Yep, I will not be getting on that chopper. Thank you very much.
Track helo departing LZ. We're done here.
Sir, get meleeed. There you go. That's what a solo exfil farm looks like. It's not hard. Don't glue your feet. Don't plant your feet anywhere. Keep moving. Try to get them all in the same direction. Like this little walk up is a perfect way to do that. Kind of circle around a couple of times where the green smoke pops. After you pop it, just kind of circle around a little bit. Let them get all built up on you. And then pull them up here. Kite them up here. And then just start going to town. We're going to do that one more time. Pop this knucklehead. So, some of them popped.
Strike team to Deadpool. We're done here. Bring us home.
All right. Come on up, guys. Keep going up, because there's more back here. One to my left. Get them all in the same area. I will take that, sir. The other thing worth noting is you can't keep running away from the horde. You have to go to where the horde was killed because they drop ammo and you're absolutely going to need ammo. Do you mind? Get them all coming to you in the same general direction. Come on. And just like that, you can see the LZ is completely barren.
Heading back to base. Back there, not slowing down.
And there you go. If I can do it, you can do it. Absolutely. Which brings us to our next talking point. There's a couple of contracts that you want to avoid. The eliminate the bounty is one, but there are contracts you want to do. Unfortunately, this one is in the radiation zone. You want to stay away from those as well as a solo player. Even as a team to play, like if you have a group, your squad with you. Probably not super awesome. Let's see, is there one not in a crappy zone? There's one there.
Control contract marked.
Well, let's make our way there, shall we? And we're going to do it the easy way. Because I want to show you contracts that you should be doing or can be doing as a solo player. And I want to do that by showing you that I absolutely can do it by myself. This map, this is going to be the Warzone map, and they've added a lot of verticality. A lot. Going all the way up. We have to be careful because the tier 2 zone is just to our right. So we really don't want to get into that at all. So this is the radiated zone. Then there's like a Stormbringer or something like that in that area that will absolutely shit in your Wheaties. Oh, there's a mercenary camp, I think, to my left. So we're going to do our best to avoid that shit. Because these mercenaries, you think the Ashika Island bots or the Vondel bots can be difficult? These motherfuckers are worse. Hey guys. Thanks for your contribution. My double weapon XP token says thank you. Staying away from the zone. See if we can get some more verticality and save ourselves some walking. Can I go up more? You bet your sweet ass I can. Come on. Gotta let me up more than this, don't you? Apparently not. Apparently this is it. Alright. It's fine because it's only 300 meters away. And as long as that player doesn't snipe it out from underneath me, we should be good. Okay, we're going to skirt to the orange zone. Only 60 meters away. There is some zombies, so I'm going to not get up right where they are so that I can kind of get a second before they bum rush me. And melee my ass. It's outside, must be. Alright, this is the Spore Control mission. So there is the first part of the mission, the first thing that's pinged is this thing. This is where you get the bomb type things that help you eliminate the spores.
We sent that squad in with an ether inhibitor after detecting some cyclonic aberrations. You wouldn't believe the physics surrounding. No time for that, buddy.
So you come over here, grab this,
Remember to keep the inhibitor's wavelengths consistent. The interference won't cancel out when...
and you wait for it to crack 2 or 3 times. There's 2, there's 3, maybe 4. All right, so the little blue dots are where these spores are at. So you just come over here, do one of those. Don't forget to pick up your thing if you need it. I've still got one. All right, there's one over here. One more.
Excellent work. That is one spore diverted from a path of ions.
Animated hostile unit.
Come collect your spore inhibitor. And we've got 3 more that I think are on the other side of this building. So we're just going to come over here, do a little bit of that. We've got 2 more. So we're going to go grab our inhibitor, kill that guy, and get these placed.
Vortex prevented. Another catastrophe averted. Man, saving the world is pretty fun.
And the last one.
Timely intervention.
And there we go.
Stop those spores from leveling up in the forest. And I don't need to tell you how dangerous those are, huh?
Hostile force terminated.
Look at that. A self-revive kit. We'll stow that. And an elemental pop can. Those aren't really good, so I don't use them. I don't like random bullet effects. I really don't like the electrical one. That thing sucks with socks on. There's also ether extractors. Let me see if I can find any one of those. There's deliver cargo, spore control, ground station. Ground station, spore control. More spore control. Outlast, escort. Ether
Got an
extractors.
extractor sabotage contract here.
Those are other ones that you can do as a solo player. I'm not going to do it this run because this video is already 30 minutes. But as a solo player, you absolutely can do that contract as well. And while I am trying to find the nearest exfil, looks like there's one right there,
Moving.
300 meters away.
Last one to
Gonna
see.
kill that. See if we can get there in time to do a couple of XP farms. I think the Hulker goes to level 29, maybe? So, I've still got a little bit of work to do. Maybe it's 26? All right, 130 meters. Not too horrible. And an ammo cache. I will be taking that. How's it going, man?
How's it going? Oh, thanks, man. Awesome.
Switching mags.
This is not DMZ. That's going to be my last point for you guys. So if you infill as a solo player and you get wiped,
Only 'cause you asked.
give your coordinates. Ask for help. Players are often will help you if they can. Now there's
Animated hostile deleted. Reloading.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at all these. Like I said, don't get complacent. Look behind you, because they will spawn behind you.
Thanks, Deadbolt Actual. Strike team is secure. We're RT.
Yeah, put in your coordinates. Ask for help if you get downed. Players will help you. There have been a couple times where somebody's asked for my help and they've been in the yellow zone, and I've been a solo player. I just wasn't able to help them. But if I am able to help, even if I'm on the other side of the map, I am going to help. So don't be afraid. Make sure to put in your coordinates, hit the M, zoom all the way out, and then, oh shit, I should have dropped that dead wire. I hate that thing. Definitely not going to use it. Make sure you zoom all the way out on the map and then give them the coordinates. And most times you will find somebody who will come and revive you if you get killed. So let me go over Ethernests are your friend. Just watch out for other players who can swipe your loot. Don't go in and stay there for too long. Find one of the spores or the pimples, kill it, get out, kill the zombies that follow you out, go back in, find the other pimple, kill it, do that until they're all gone. And then even if you get the completion, get out of there because it's a tight space, and if you get pinched, you're going to die. Kill some zombies, and then go back in and get your loot. Second thing is you can't solo farm XP at exfils. I showed you that. You have to bunch the mobs together, kite them. It's very important that you do that. Number 3, as a solo player, stay away from the HVT bounty contracts, unless you're pack-a-punch and you're good about kiting, and even then, the reward versus risk, it just isn't there. The time that you're going to spend trying to kill that high-level monster, you're not going to get a appropriate reward for doing that. So stay away from them as a solo player. As for contracts, Spore Control is your friend. Aether Extractors is another one you can do as a solo one. And finally, if you get killed, don't be afraid to ask for help from other players. Those are the talking points that I have for you. I hope it helps you all. I hope you guys have fun, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.